If you have a woman in your life right now who's stuck it out with you, whether you have a lot of money to when you had no money, to when you're broke, to when you're doing well in a shithole, you know, really think about that and take that into consideration. Because all right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to TasteeMotive, man. Today we have some chili cheese fries on deck. You can see these bad boys right here. Hopefully it focuses in. There you go. Bacon cheeseburger. I'm just gonna go right in. Look at the steam coming out.
Oh, you got your burger too? This one's yours.
I got a cheeseburger along with my chili cheese fries, guys. They're fries.
And then I got a bacon cheeseburger, as you just said.
We're just gonna go straight in.
I got my buns extra toasted and meat well done. And then we got some yellow peppers.
Wow. You wanna try chili cheese fries?
Yeah, in a second.
Does it give you a fork?
Yeah. Like that.
Thank you very much.
Places we go, I never really see pickled carrots. So that was
Is that what that's called? Pickled carrots?
Yeah. Here's my burger, you guys.
Looks good. A little thumbnail. We're just gonna go straight in today.
Mine is really good. I told her I wanted everything well done. I think it gives the burger a lot better taste.
With this.
The meat when it's well done, and the bread extra toasted.
So we're trying out a new spot today. I'm trying it out, seeing what's cracking. Really hungry. Let me try your special sauce. So we should have just done that.
This one's better.
So we have, let me get some refreshers. This is my chili cheese fries. Try them out. So we have her little special sauce, which is better.
Yeah.
Try the ranch. Go ahead, try your chili cheese fries. Get a good heap and size, babe.
Not bad.
Not bad. You get a straws?
There you go.
That'll work. So chili cheese fries today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.
I think this one's yours. No?
Yeah, no, this is root beer.
Okay.
She got a bacon cheeseburger and I just got a regular burger. Talk about things that we love about each other. So ladies first. I want you to go ahead and tell them what you love about me, and then I'll go next. Wow. Starving.
He's very affectionate, I would say.
You dig?
And very
affectionate, you feel me?
Well, that's one.
Just go one by one. So affectionate, what makes me affectionate?
Just like he does certain things that sometimes it gets me very like frustrated and on my nerves. I know that's just the way of him expressing himself.
How do you go from calling me affectionate to say I do things that get on your nerves? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
What do you mean?
Just like the way he messes around me, like he has his little nicknames for me. Like, oh, there's certain things you like.
These buns are different.
You try mine?
Get some chili cheese fries. Huh?
Okay.
No? She's been not wanting chili cheese fries for a while, guys. Bun?
Yeah.
But I'm saying the bun overall is different. So, one thing you love about me. What the hell? Wow. Did it get on you? Talk about juicy pepper. You saw that? So one thing she loves about me is my odd affection. I can do some weird things sometimes, guys. A lot of times. she'd be telling me, she'd be like, you should film that.
Are you already telling him?
Man, that should get hella views, she says.
Should vlog that.
I can be a clown, bro. Okay. Taking another bite. Wow. One thing I love about Crystal. That's it? Get a big bite. Get a big yonker. She's getting such a small bite. Kill it. Get in there. One thing I love about Crystal is, you know, like she can be like very understanding and compassionate to like certain things. There's, like sometimes, a lot of the times, I'm very indecisive, and like there's literally times where like I'm super indecisive about things, and you know, she can be, you know, like patient and understanding like of my indecisiveness, you know, because even there's been times where I literally cannot make a decision. Like it's just, my mind is just like, you know, everywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, especially like for cooking, she'll ask me what I want to eat, and I'm like, I don't know, and you know, she makes me what I want to eat, you know what I mean? And you know, I like the fact that she takes the time to listen to what I have to hear, listen to what I have to say. In reference to that, you know, I think that's important, you know what I mean? Who doesn't like to eat? You know what I mean? And then she's very understanding. Like when I do my mukbang, she makes a lot of the homemade meals. I'm gonna say this. Guys, she be in the kitchen cooking, making the foods, and then she also has to record with me. Well, she doesn't have to, but she chooses to want to, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes she does it, and sometimes she doesn't, and she doesn't. And you know, sometimes she does, and she does. But you know, big shout out to her, because man, like cooking a whole meal, and then like, I don't know if you guys ever see her. Sometimes she's like red.
Yeah, my face is red.
She's like red in the beginning of the beginning of the video. It's a lot, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Okay, you're up next.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at this bad boy. Oh, that's good.
Another thing I love about him, I would say, is he's very giving. He has a good heart. And just overall being general, I mean, he has a good heart.
Well, thank you.
He tries to help whoever he can in any way he can. And I've always known that from day one I've talked to him, just how he talked about certain things, that he was just a very caring and giving person, especially giving when the person really needs it. I would even say, even for me, when we first got together, like he was just very caring. He wanted to help me, see me grow in different ways, and help me grow in different ways. You know, I would say that's the second thing I really love about him. Yeah.
Thank you. I just, you know, try to help out who I can, you know what I mean? I know I come from a different struggle, you know, not a different struggle, but I just know, like, you know, like, there's been times where I just give people money in the street, just because it's like, it's a struggle, man, out there, and like, till you really kind of live it like that, you never understand it.
Yeah.
So I do understand it, and when I have an extra change in my pocket, not just that, with other things too, you know what I mean? And you know, another thing that I love about Crystal is you know, she's been down for me, you know, through the good times and the bad times. And you know, things were really hard before, years back, and I was really in a bad spot, and you know, I was going through some things, and you know, personal struggles that I won't get into, and my foot is dying, personal struggles that I was getting into and going through, and you know, from thick and thin, you know what I mean, we've been through it all, you know what I mean, and you know, she's ridden it out with me, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, you can't really say that about a lot of people, you know what I mean? Things happen, people separate, people don't have the patience, people don't want to go through things, you know. If you have a woman in your life right now who's stuck it out with you, from whether you have a lot of money to when you had no money, to when you're broke, to when you're doing well, to when you're in a depression and you can't get out of it, or you're just in a shithole, you know, really think about that and take that into consideration, because I'm not saying there's not a lot of women out there like that, but some of them don't have the patience to wanna have to go through that. You know, their struggle might not be the same level as yours. You might be in the shitter and they might be higher than you. You know, people these days, man, it's just
a lot of people are about themselves. I would not say everybody, but I don't know, a lot of people, some people won't, I don't know. These pickles are good. These carrots, really good, spicy.
How do you like the fries? Is it good?
Yeah. From now I'm gonna get my burger like this.
What? From that place or in general?
In general, extra toasted with well done. Because I like the charred like this. Have the taste of it.
You charred the burger?
I think it gives a different taste. A better taste.
This bread is different. From any other bread we tried it around. It's like a...
More thicker, like it holds...
Not wheat, but it's just like... It's not a wheat, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it to you.
And a lot of the times when we get like, I notice from breads from certain places, the bread is like soggy already and it falls kind of apart.
Very thin.
Very thin.
Very thin bread. This bread is... It's like thick composure, thick texture. You know what I mean? Alright. I guess we'll do one more each.
Alright.
The only problem about sitting down here is my feet fall asleep. I don't know if yours do. Get some more chili cheese fries.
I'm okay now.
That's it. Or one more about me, one more about her. And I'm getting full. Wow. This bread, I really like it.
You got it plain? Oh no, this is the top.
Alright, so one more. That was all the napkins?
No. Another thing I would say I like about him is that, what I love about him is that he has a good sense of humor. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have probably been with people in the past that can't, laugh at a joke or just be their true, genuine self. I love that about him is that he's really funny. Like what I was going back to, the first thing I said in the beginning is that he does certain things to show his love to me. So I know he's like obviously very comfortable with me to show that side of me, and maybe this is the most he's ever probably been in a relationship to show that other side of him. You get me? Because I mean, me personally, I know
not everybody opens up.
Not everybody opens up in that kind of way and shows their partner that person that they're with from the past, present, that side of them. There's always something you do in a relationship that you've never done in another relationship. That I'm talking about just in every aspect. That's what I love about him.
I just have a crazy sense of humor, you know what I mean? I do a lot of weird things to show my affection, like you said previously. But I'm just an odd case, Yeah. I mean, it takes a while for me to want to open up. And I just, I'm just not your typical type of guy, man. I have my own character, you know what I mean? And my character means well.
Yeah.
I really do, man. I would never wish nothing bad on nobody, whether I'm upset. I would never, let's say I would have an enemy or something like that. True enemy, I would never wish death on them. I would never wish any pain on them, because it's just not me. I might not like you. I might not mess with you. I might almost hate you. But I never wish nothing bad on you. That's the real deal. I would never sit there and say, I wish this person would die. I wish this person gets hit by a truck tomorrow. Like with an actual passion. You know what I mean? That's just not me. That's just not how I get down. You know what I mean? So the final thing that I like about Crystal is she always makes sure the kids are all right. You know what I mean? Like any mother should do, you would say. But you know, if it's cold out there, she'll make them put on their sweaters. Like there's no cut scenes. You know what I mean? There's no slacking on that. You know, if they hungry, they get fed. You know, time to go to bed, shower. She's on top of that. You know what I mean? With our kids. You know. There's no slacking, you know. A lot of things I forget, you know, as a guy. I don't know. I just don't. I don't think about certain things like, you know, oh damn, it's cold. Put your sweater on. Not every time. You know what I mean?
I think it's just the mother instinct. You know, being a mom, that's like your first thing you think about. Okay, well, the well-being of the child or children. You know. And making sure they're okay, you know. I think that's just the natural, you know.
Yeah, but there's also like slacking off and stuff, and I just think she stays on point. She stays on game with that, and I really like that, respect that, you know. Because man, like they say, man, you know, guys, not that we don't know how to take care of our kids, but I don't think it's the same mother love from a father. It's not the same. Like, let's be real here, okay? I'm not saying there ain't good dads out there, thorough dads. I'm not saying that, but let's just be honest here. Majority kids go for their who when they want things. Kids go for their mom. They go for the mom most of the time. 80% of the time. Yeah. They're gonna mom this, mom that. You know, it's just. You know, I respect that. You know what I mean? It's she's always on point with it. She always handles the business when it comes to the kids and showering and everything and stuff like that. And you know, not that I don't put no part in that, but I'm saying like she's the one that takes command in that. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I appreciate. Because man, like real stuff. I'm not trying to put no one down, but you know, there are people out there, mothers who they're not on point as much. You know what I'm saying? And I think being on point helps a kid be raised correctly. You feel me?
Yeah. We don't claim to be perfect.
We're not perfect at all.
Perfect at all. I have my flaws. He has his flaws. We all have our flaws. Just people in general, we all have our flaws, but we try to be the best we can. And, you know, just strive for the best we can, you know? So, yeah, but... Want a bite of it? Another bite?
Do it.
Did you like it? It was good, huh? I'm really full.
But guys, I'm just gonna wrap up the video. We're full. I'm full. I'm done. It was super delicious. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If nobody loves you, Tasty loves you, guys. Say peace.